Hello everybody, it is great to be back on this wonderful Wednesday. In this look, this is the I've given up on life and my life is a sham look. Everybody loves it. It's featured on the runway. Blake Lively and Emily Blunt, they loved it. They were laughing it up. Zendaya on the other hand, not a fan. Today, we're going to be talking about Black Panther, but we are going to talk specifically about a group of fine lads who were trying to ruin Black Panther's tomato score. If you go to Rotten Tomatoes, you see 76% red tomato. That is their tomato meter from 0 to 100. So I saw this article about 2 weeks ago, and they hadn't even seen the movie, and they knew it was going to be bad. They just knew, they had this deep sense that the movie was going to be bad. So now that it's been 2 weeks, Black Panther's out now, let's visit their tomato score, and let's see if their efforts worked. Alright. I think it worked. So their Facebook page is down with Disney's treatment of franchises and its fanboys, and I hate Mickey Mouse. That last part's not in there. So let's go to their Facebook page and let's see if they celebrated their win in style. Page not found. Huh. Interesting. Weird. So yes, a group on Facebook called Down with Disney's Treatment of Franchises and Its Fanboys. I have to continue looking at my notes because I cannot remember that god-awful name. The name for this group sounds like it was written by a 13-year-old who just learned what anarchy means. It's terrible. And the thing is if you wanted people to treat you seriously, this is what you came up with. They chose the word down. Like, it's not up. I don't feel up about it. I feel down about it. And the other thing is, if you're going to come up with a name for your Facebook group, at least make it easy to remember. I decree, I am down with Disney's franchises and its treatment of fanboys. Wow, I actually remembered all of it that time. That's amazing. Maybe it's a late one. It really comes to you in the night. It's the kind of thing you scream when you wake up just coming out of a nightmare. So this group, Down with Disney's treatment of Snow White and its dwarfs, took credit for ruining Star Wars The Last Jedi's tomato score. A lot of people got mad about Star Wars The Last Jedi. It's a movie I personally loved. Not everybody felt that way. Some people even tried to get Star Wars The Last Jedi removed out of the Star Wars canon because that's a thing they thought they could legitimately do. But basically, the Star Wars The Last Jedi score is very high and the audience score is very low. And this group is taking credit for making that audience score so low. So the group, Down with Disney's treatment of Incredibles 2 not coming out till 2018, is also going to do the same thing with Solo: A Star Wars Story. So we all have that to look forward to. So this group, they created an event for February 16th for these people, these angry, raging, with too much time on their hands people, to go to Rotten Tomatoes and give them a bad score. If you wanted to know their event description, because might as well, it says, given the massive success of the audience review rigging on the Rotten Tomatoes site for Star Wars The Last Jedi, and due to the sudden rise in those disgruntled with Disney business practices among other factors, especially due to the corporate manipulations which created falsified bad press for the DC cinematic universe. So what he's talking about here is he actually believes that Disney paid off critics to give the DC cinematic universe bad press. Because yeah, Disney needed to pay off critics to give DC some bad press. With groups like these, there's always a conspiracy. There are just so many conspiracy theories in 2017, 2018. We've gotten to the point where if we don't agree with something, we assume conspiracy. And I'm not saying there aren't conspiracies in the world, but not everything's a conspiracy. I mean, come on. I feel that it's time to strike back at those under Disney and bring down the House of Mouse's actions for paying off the critics that hurt DC Comics on film and for other parties affected by them. To bring down the House of Mouse's actions. You sounded angry and you sounded like a group to somewhat be worried about because of your anger, but then when you use the House of Mouse's actions, it really made you seem less scary. Don't worry, guys. I'll be making events like this for Infinity War and the Netflix shows so we can rally together to truly make a difference. Share this with your friends and all potential sympathizers. Why? Oh my, sympathizers. Oh no. You know what word often comes before sympathizers? Nazi. I don't even know what this video is anymore. Yikes. He says share this with your friends. Like, these people who are in this group and who are actually going to do this aren't just closeted. These people wouldn't actually share this with their friends and family because deep down they know that what they're doing isn't right, and it's pathetic and it's sad and it's a lot of things that you don't want your friends to know. Potential sympathizers. So I should have sympathy somebody who's mad that Marvel's making better movies and DC isn't making as good of movies and they're not turning out as good, and as a result critics are liking Marvel's movies more. I'm supposed to have sympathy for people like that? Good grief. Don't worry guys, they're gonna do events for Infinity War and the Netflix shows in case you're worried they were racist. So yeah, the good news is the Facebook group was taken down. Black Panther has a 70-something% right now on Rotten Tomatoes for the audience score. And all seems right in the world. This was just a failed attempt. All this was just a failed attempt to bring down something good, because we can't have good things anymore. But yeah, everything worked out. The movie's still fine, the ratings are fine, people are enjoying the movie. That makes me feel better. I'm still not bothered by anything that happened with any of this. No. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. That was, you know, there's a term called off the rails. I don't think there's a term called off the rails and forming its own rails and somehow still going. That's what this video was. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video for whatever reason, maybe you're partially insane like me, you can like the video. We're very close to 900 subscribers, so if you like this video and you like me and you don't think I'm an annoying person, please hit the subscribe button to help me out. And please leave a comment talking about how you feel about this whole ordeal. Yeah, I potentially want to have to talk about this again with the solo Star Wars story. Right? Anyone? Help! I'm COLOutsideWave. And stay rad. Why do they hate it? Why is everything a sham? Oh my god, I hit the ceiling.